And a good morning, everyone. Joe from Feel Like Craps back at it again. I do feel like craps this morning. I hope that you do as well. We are going to play Waylon's 678 strategy this morning, one of his many 678 strategies. This one I particularly like. He plays it at the $100 level. I'm going to play it half of that, so half the bets are going to go down. Here's how it works. We have a $1,000 bankroll to start, number one. And this is going to involve 50 on the don't pass and 15 each on the 6 and 8. Well, $15 level bets. So we're going to need top hats for both. They're going to be 18. And as we hit up top, if we're allowed, first hit is a press. The second hit on the same number is good. Collect rather. Second hit on the same number, we're going to press it up by half. We're going to press it up by 100%. So that's going to go to 30, etc., and so on until we see what happens with the shooter who's playing the main game. All right, without further ado, let's get our 10 shooter count. Up and running. And let's get started. Dice are out. Here we go. It's a 5, the Fever. It's Fever in the morning, Fever in the evening, and Fever at dinner time. Here we go. Dice are out. And quick hit. 5-2-7, in and out goes the first shooter. So that's going to be a loss upstairs. Our don't pass is going to save the day, though, so we're going to lose 30 bucks and win 50. And we're going to work every roll again, so let's get everything up here and ready to go. Quick hit shooter. And one shooter off. Dice are out. It's an 8, the easy way, 6-2-8. Our point is 8. And that's going to be a $21 winner for an $18 bet. So 21 bucks goes back. And now the next hit on an 8 will result in it going up to the $30 level. Dice are out. 5-2-7. Short and sweet. 2 one-hit wonders. Everything goes down. That 2.7 outs, but at least we managed to get a point. $50 for the don't pass. We'll line them up and get them ready. Dice are out. It's a 4, easy way, 3-1-4. Little Joe from Kokomo, dice are out. 4-1-5, doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. Back-to-back 5s, the Fever. 5-1 mixer, it's a KitchenAid mixer, that's a $21 winner. Now, next time we get a 6, it's going to go up by 100, go up to the $30 level. Dice are out. Here we go. And we're not going to. We can't make it past 4 rolls, folks. Seems to be a trend at this table. Good thing we're working a dark side strategy. We're making money on ice cold tables. Yep, there we go. $50 on the don't. Get everything set up here. There we go. And what are we going to do? We're going to need change for 100. And we're going to trade that in. There's 20. We'll get ourselves caught up. That way we can rest that up with 2 more top hats. Here we go. -1 on the shooters. Dice are out. This time it's Nina from Pasadena, 549. Here we go. 426. The 2x4 will lay some lumber, get $21 for our trouble. Dice are out. 4-1 fever in the morning, fever in the evening, fever at dinner time. Dice are out. 3-1-4. Ace trade the easy way. 2 craps all in 1 spot and 1 dot. Dice are out. 4-1-5. 5s, 9s, and horns. Not good signs for the pass line. Hard 4 that time. Double deuce. Dice are out. Here they come. Double deuce again, back to back. And then a hard 10. Let's keep the outside bettors happy. That's a puppy paws. 4-1-5. Hot shooter in the house. He's rolling outside numbers, though. We need him to go inside. Hard 4 again. That's a 2-2-4 once again. And there's a 4-2-6. That's a double. So that's gonna result in a press. So we're gonna get $21. This is gonna go up to the $30 level. So we'll take that back to the rack for the time being and just dress this up so it doesn't look too bad. That's 2 hits on a 6, so we will take it. Dice are out. And our point has been hit, so now we're going to get creamed on the don't pass. First point hit of the night, actually, in 3 shooters. Back on the pass line we go. The bets work. Dice are out. Hard 6. Point is 6. We'll keep that there. That's a $35 winner. The next one, it'll go up by another 15. Dice are out. Here they come. It's a yo 11-6-5 yo. 4-1 the fever. 6-2-8. Getting in on the action now is the 8. That'll be a $21 winner. We'll take it back to the rack. Dice are out. 4-2-6 point hit. So we lose 50 and win 35. We got a shooter who's worth his salt here. That was a loss, so I'm not going to pump that up. Dice are out. Here we go. 4-1-5 to fever 5. Back to the 5 for the point. Dice are out. 12, the spots and dots we got. It's midnight at the Oasis. The horn bettors are happy. There's a 5. Once again, another point. So we lose another 50. We'll send this back. These are all going to go back to base because dice are out because I want to. 4-1-5 fever. Point is back on the 5. Dice are out. And a 1-6 hit the bricks. What do we got here? 36. That's 18 and 18. That's 36. We're winning 50 minus 36. That's a $14 winner. So we'll take 14 and leave everything where it is. $14 comes back to the rack. And our shooter's history. Dice are out. The new shooter is up. And it's a come out 7. Ain't that lovely? I'm going to lose everything on a come out 7. So we'll just restack. A frontline winner, backline Skinner 7. Dice are out. 628. That's just great. 21 bucks. Having a little trouble on the collecting side. There we go. Dice are out. Next time the 6 hits, we'll press it up. It's not going to hit, though, because that's a 7. We're going to get $14 in winnings, so we'll trade in 1. And the casino will pay us 15. -1. That gets reset. And we're off to the races. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. Once again, we have a point of 6. And working every roll as we are, that is a $21 winner. Dice are out, new shooter, so we're waiting for the 6 to hit again. That's one less dot shooter. 3, 2, 5. 6, 4, 10. It's Big Ben, our best friend, number 10 on the end. Hard 10 this time. Easy 10, then a hard 10. Keep the outside shooters happy. Easy 10 once again. 6, 4, 10. 3, 1, 4. Outside numbers galore. We need some money on the outside. Too bad we got an inside strategy. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. It's been 4s and 10s for the last 5 rolls, folks. And there's our 7. 6, 1, you're all done, son. Actually, trade in that dollar, make you holler. We'll get 15 back. Losing 34, winning 50. Difference is, wait a minute. Losing 8 to 36 and winning 50. So that's a $14 difference. Trade in 1, make it 15. Actually, we have enough to trade in here. We have more than enough. So that's 100. That can get traded in for a $100 chip. We'll send this back over here. -1, we're down to 4 shooters. Dice are out. It's a 6, hard way, 336, the national average. And you guessed it, folks, it's a $21 winner. Keep them coming. Dice are out. It's an 8 this time, so we'll get 21 for the 8. Now the next time either one hits, if it comes before the 7, we bump up by $15. So that's how the strategy works. At least the best from what I can tell from watching Waylon's video. Dice are out. Here they come. And it's all over, folks. 1, 6 hit the bricks. So we didn't get a chance to go up. But we're still going to get $14 back. I'm going to leave everything where it is. Trade in the buck and get 15. you need to go back down here. Dice are out. Here they come. It's an 8. Easy 8. $21. 18 returns 21. See how quickly this strategy, because this is still a cold table. We've had one or two decent shooters, but other than that, it's been abysmal. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8. So there's a point hit. We're going to lose 50 and win 21 of it. So didn't completely lose everything, but still, it's a net negative. But we've been fortunate in this series. That's another 100. So trade that in, get rid of that. This is 100, so we're going to trade it in and get a black chip. Two shooters remain in our first video back after quite the long hiatus. Dice are out. 5-1 mixer. And we didn't have money. I have to have money on the don't pass. My apologies. 50 on the don't. 6 is our point. That's a $21 winner. Again, not on the same shooter, so the count upstairs reverts back to to 0. So we got one hit on a 6. The next hit we double it. We press the bet. Dice are out. Here we go. 628. Partner number. Good for 21. There's 21 for the record. Collect it up, take it back. Now we got one hit on both numbers. So we're looking for him to hit again. There's a yo. That's not a 6 or an 8. That is a yo 11. Yo 11. Back to back. Yo 11. 6, 5, yo. 3 craps. That's a horn. See a horn, bet a horn. 4, 2, 6. A point's been hit. So we lose the 50 on the don't. We win 21 of it back, and that's a loss. So I'm not upping upstairs because we lost the don't pass. Though we are up money. No doubt we're up money. So that's always a good thing. Let's trade it back in, because let me tell you, we got another 100 here. So there's another 100. Trade it back in. One shooter remains. What do we got here? We got enough for a 5 out of that, so get a red chip in there. Our final shooter's ready to go. Dice are out. And we got money. We need money on the don't pass. 6, 2, 8. My apologies. We need money on the don't. For the sake of the strategy, we'll be a little forgiving because we want to show the strategy. Dice are out. And that was a quick one. A 0.7 out. So everything comes down. Except the don't pass. The don't pass is going to win some money. And we're going to count up, because that's the end of our 10 shooters. Not a bad showing at all. We got to get to 1,000. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 11, 8, 9, 1,000. And the rest is profit. It's okay. We're just shy of it. Okay, let's get some 5s. We'll do some coloring up here. Again, we played this at the lower level too, so really can't be expecting a major windfall playing it at half the value that it was played at on with Waylon when he rolled it out. I think still got a very respectable showing here for the bankroll. Color that up. 125, 130, $139. We're in the green, folks. We're not in the red, and that's always good. Waylon's 678 strategy. That's the buzzer. No coincidence, by the way. That's just the dryer buzzer. But it's at the perfect time because that's the end of the video. Folks, Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. It's nice to be back. We'll be back with more later. Until the next time, folks, remember, whenever we go to the casino, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Until the next time, be well, stay safe, and as always, every trip to that craps table, may those dice gods be forever and always in your favor.